No, we do not. Our revenue from the gas and oil is the fact that we get the royalties on 179 acres. We got the lease payments, and then we saw the increase in taxes. The gas and oil companies, they pay people's taxes. So anybody, if they have delinquent taxes, the companies paid for them, and that's why you saw the big jump in the delinquent taxes that 1 year. Yes.
Well, that was my question. The delinquent taxes were payments to you of taxes that were otherwise delinquent, correct?
Yes, yes, yep. Yes.
Two-part question. You had a well pad on your school property?
Yes, first question, we had a well pad on our school property. We do have a well pad. We have two wells on the pad. One is a horizontal, one is a vertical. In different conversations I've had with Cabot, I think down the road in the future, they probably will add more wells to that pad. Obviously, we'd like to see that just so we get some more revenue.
Second part.
Yes.
How close is that well pad to the school building?
The well pad's probably about between 300 and 400 yards from the school.
Okay, the third part, were there any adverse health effects on the children in the school that you found? Or did you add that close?
No, we have not had any impact on students. In fact, I can tell you a couple things. With our students, there is a part of the gas and oil event, if you will, that are opposed to drilling and fracking and all that goes with it. I have received numerous phone calls in the last 3 or 4 years from people outside the area. We actually have had very little opposition to the drilling in our school district. It's been from outside the area. And typically it's been more from New York State, New York City. I've gotten calls. 2 stories. If you remember a couple years ago, we had the H1N flu virus at our monthly meeting. One of our board members said, you know, I think it might be a good idea if we got water containers, put them around the building so the kids could take a drink of water with a cup, take the drink, throw the cup away, and we wouldn't be spreading the H1 virus. Sounded like a good idea. We did it. Put the bottles out the following Monday, and probably by 9:30 in the morning, I had a call from DEP. DEP is our state environmental agency. Said that, Dr. Bush, we got a call that your gas wells have contaminated the water. We have to come up and we have to investigate. I said, sure, come on up. So they came up and we explained what was going on. And, that wasn't the case at all. There was no contamination. There was, nothing. About 6 months later, we had one of our pumps in our elementary center. Our elementary center has 2 wells that feed the center. And the center was built in 1978, 79, opened up in 79, 80. And it's the original pump from the building. And so one morning, my maintenance director called me and he said, Dr. Bush, we have a problem. We don't have any water pressure in the elementary. So, of course, you panic and you run over to find out what's going on. And we get over there. And it's a simple case that the age of the pumps, they just tuckered out. So about the time I got in over to the maintenance room, probably about 10 minutes later, our representative from DEP came walking through the door. Dr. Bush, I understand that you have contamination in your water. No, we don't have contamination in the water. A pump went down. And this gentleman, he spent the day with us and actually helped us take the pump out, got the pump replaced. And every time DEP gets a call, they have to come on site and investigate with it. So, we have not had any problem with that from the wells, with the water. I also received a call from EPA out of Philadelphia Dr. Bush, I'd like to come up to your school. I understand you have contaminated water. I have to come up and investigate. And I said, well, we don't have a problem, but we certainly would like you to come up. The officer came up, we sat and talked. We, as a state requirement, have our water tested four times or monthly through the state requirement. But we also, I have the water tested quarterly in the year through Benchmark Analytical over in Bradford County, just to be sure, just to make sure that there's no problems. So between the state requirement and the quarterly that we do voluntarily, and with that, we not only follow the PA regulations with the quarterly tests, we also ask them to do the New York State tests that go beyond Pennsylvania. Again, we have not had any problems with our water. EPA commended us. We tested our water before they drilled, we tested after they drilled, we tested before they fracked, we tested after they fracked, just to make sure that we have no problems with our students or with our staff.
Okay, we're certainly doing well time-wise, so I think we're going to have a half an hour, and we'll bring all three gentlemen up and have an open dialogue with the audience at that time. So.